Now that we know about air masses, we can learn about the 4 different types of weather fronts. So in the introductory activity, you saw that the warm water, the cold water, which represented warm and cold air, didn't like each other. They didn't want to mix. And that is what causes us to have weather fronts. So it's a boundary between air masses. We get cold, we get warm, we get dry, we get air masses with moisture. They don't like each other, and we get fronts. So the first type is a cold front. So in a cold front, there's really quick moving really quick moving cold air, and it slams into warm air. And when that happens, it causes the warm air to rise and brings clouds and precipitation, often thunderstorms, and after it passes through, we get colder temperatures. So I think of it this way. Cold air is like the mean, aggressive bully. The symbol is this blue line with sharp teeth like a scary bully would have. So that bully cold air shoves into the warm air, shoves it out of the way. Warm air is a little wimpy, so the wimpy warm air is going to rise. Anytime warm air rises, we get clouds, we get precipitation. Because this is a violent interaction, usually we get severe weather. Okay, the second type is a warm front. Warm front, we have a cold air mass just minding its own business. Warm air comes along, tries to shove it out of the way. Remember, warm air is wimpy. It can't shove the cold air out of the way, so the cold air wins. Warm air rises. Anytime warm air rises, we get clouds, and warm fronts usually bring precipitation. On a map, it's going to be this red line. I say they're bumps, okay, like dull bump teeth, because warm air is wimpy. Stationary front, okay, stationary means non-moving. Warm and cold air meet, and they don't move. They kind of have a standoff. Neither one wants to give up. Eventually, though, cold air is the bully. Wimpy warm air always loses. So warm air rises, we're going to get clouds. Days of precipitation. Could be rain, it could be snow, depending on the time of year and the temperature. And the symbol is a tooth and a bump on opposite sides of the line. And the last one is pronounced occluded. So this one, we actually have 3 air masses. Warm air gets kind of sandwiched in between the cold air masses. Warm air rises, gives us clouds and precipitation. And after it passes through, we get cooler temperatures. And the symbol is this line where the bump and the tooth are on the same side of the line. Sometimes when you see that, it'll actually be purple in color. The Weather Channel does purple on their maps. So I'll post a copy of these notes below, but you might want to write these down, draw the symbols to help you remember.